Right, so this is Portal 2, and with Portal 2, we're getting right into this. So in Portal 2, it shows you, in this thing, you can actually make your own test chambers. So I'll be showing you every single part of that and what you can do with them. So first of all, to get into it, you have to go to Community Test Chambers. And then you can press this, Create Test Chambers. I've made a few, and then you click New then. Now start loading up something. Okay, so once you're in the test chamber place, it will show you this. So right here is your component to where you escape, and you usually have a box behind here. And this is your component where you start. This right here is a like little window for people to show. It does produce a bit of light, but not much. So all the things, when you see something that is black, it means that it is not portable, since this game is all about making portals to escape test chambers and do things like that. Anything that is black, you cannot place a portal on. You are not allowing the player to put a portal on there. Everything that is white, however, is a place where you can put portals on. So practically what you're going to do is you can look over here. So you put your mouse cursor over here. It's to the left. And you have a bunch of different items, as you can see. Now these items all do something. I'll try and go over most of what they do, but I can't go through all of them. So the first one is a button. This button can be placed in most places. It can be placed on walls, such as like that, or it can be placed on the ground. You can rotate these buttons by a little bit. See, you can do this. You can rotate it in whichever way you want. Same with them on the wall. And I'm pretty sure I haven't really done this. I haven't really ever done this before. I'm pretty sure you can actually put them on the roof. Yes, so you can put them pretty much anywhere, be it portable or not portable. You can also put down buttons, which so basically these they're two different buttons. There are the heavyweight ones, and there's the push buttons. These buttons just require to be pushed to do something, and you can give them a time limit as well on how much they push, how long they go for. So I'll go on to connecting them to something later. So there's three different types of heavyweight buttons. There's the normal, there's a cubic, and there's a spheric. These ones, it does tell you, it says Q button and sphere button, but I like to call them otherwise. This one, anything can be put in it to push it down, even you can stand on it. This one, you can't stand on it to activate it, but you can put a cube down, which are these ones. And this one's a spherical one, which you can't stand on it, and you can't put a cube on it, but you can put a sphere on it, which I call an edgeless safety cube. Anyway, so we've got these cubes, and when you do it, you'll be presented with wherever you put it, it will have a little sign saying that you've got a cube, and this thing here is called a dropper. You can put some settings on it, as well as most things. I'll go through that. So these ones drop down cubes, which you can use to do that. You can also delete this, so it just has a cube on its own straight there, so you don't have to actually make a dropper to go down there. But you can have this as well. There's another type of cube which is called the companion cube. It's not much different to the other cubes, but usually it's more used for doing things such as like for whole level experiences. So as you can see here, it says it has like a little angry face in on this place. It means that this is intersecting with this, and they can't have anything in the same position as something else. So that's pretty much what it is. You, as well as the other cubes, you can delete the dropper, so you can have that. So you can have this one drop, and the other one just not drop. Another thing that you can do is you have a Franken cube. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. This is just a cube that will basically pretty much just walk around. So it's just a cube with some things walking around, so it can walk around. Next, you've got this tractor beam. This tractor beam is a special beam in which you can travel across a place, be it even above and someone gets up there, you can still get up there, and you can travel across over to there, and you will not fall down. You can reverse this, but I'll get into that later. A faith plate is a plate in which when you stand on it, when you stand on this plate, it will beam you to a different. It'll basically shoot you. You can choose where you can choose a path of which where it shoots you, and it usually shows up something there. So if you stand on this, it will basically shoot you over here in this sort of a line. You can switch the line to go like that or like that, but that is using this yellow dot here. So now you have the light bridge. This light bridge place can be altered on the section on which it is currently on. So you can go down there, you can go down, you can go up there, you can go up there, you can go up there, you can go over here, it can go over here. You get the point. Anyway, so you can usually use this because it practically lives up to its name. It is a light bridge, but it's basically a bridge which you can use a portal. So if I place this, if I say place it that there, then you will be able to walk on that, and you can even put a portal there and say a portal there, and then you'll get a beam out of this way. Usually most people want to put it down here so people can actually walk on it, but you can put it up here if you want. Anyway, besides that, you can also put down stairs. You can also, I'm pretty sure, press R to rotate it or something. I don't know, I haven't really been using this in a while. But these stairs can either be activated from the start. You can move them around like this. And they can also be turned on and off. I'll go through that later. So another thing is also a fizzler. So these things are called fizzlers because any cube that passes through them will be immediately destroyed, and anything that you can practically hold will be immediately destroyed. This is glass. It can be just placed down. It's basically just another version of this here. You can also alter its size, so you can make it go down a bit, and you can make it go up a bit. You can make it as big as you want, so like this. There's also another thing you can do. You can, I'm pretty sure with the glass, you can also make it into a gate, but I'll go on to that later. You have a piston platform as well, which you can decide how much it'll go up to when it's activated. So basically you can stand on here and you'll be pushed up to that place. Obviously I can't go up here because it's some glass there. Is a track platform, which is pretty much the same as the piston platform, but it goes sideways instead of upwards, and it can go a lot more further as well. And now you have the laser emitter. So the laser emitter is a object which emits laser, you can walk into it, but it does a bit of damage, and eventually you'll kill yourself walking into it. So the only purpose of a laser emitter is either to kill someone who's dumb enough to go into it. You can, I'm pretty sure, also change the position of the laser emitter, such as this. But usually people have it down there. And you also have your laser catcher, which pretty much, once you get a laser beam into there, it will activate something. So if you had a portable surface on that room, on that section, you would be able to put a portal there, put a portal over here, and a laser would come through and go into there, and it'd be able to emit something. You have a laser relay, which is pretty much the same as a laser catcher, but the laser goes straight through it, and it can be placed on the ground as well. I'm pretty sure the catcher can be placed on the ground, but it can be like kind of like a thing where the laser goes through it into something, which is pretty hard to explain, but I just did my best. You've got another type of cube as well here. This one is called a reflection cube, which obviously just the same as most other ones. You can delete its dropper, which means it is just on its own. But when it goes down, when you pick it up, you can use it to deflect a laser beam. So say this laser is coming towards it, and you can do that. You can change also the position of its starting position. So if you put it here, right in front of the laser, it's gonna go into the laser's gonna go like this and right into it like that. I'm not so sure. Yeah, you can't do it for this one either, but that's understandable. And so you can see how you have all these components in here, and I've still got a lot more to cover. But you've got all these components, but it doesn't match up, and it's not much room. Well, just as you'd be able to assume, there's a way to extend your thing. So you either press the I button, and it will extend the test chamber out by whatever you want. So you can do this. Obviously, this place is getting a bit angry because it's not like in a position where it's not in a position in which it can withstand. You can even put these though up here, so you can extend it upwards like that, which I find personally a bit cool. You also have where was we? Okay, you can even have glass panels which cannot be put which cannot have a portal put on them. You can also move them around like this, and you can move them into a starting position, and you can also change the direction of them, but I'll go into that later. Same thing with an angled panel, but they actually can have a portal on them, and you can change their portable surface. You'll find out in a second. You have these flip panels, which usually you put on a unportable surface, and when activated, they turn into a portable surface, which you can put a portal on. You have an observation room here, in which you can put down for a bit of light, and you can put down multiple. You just can't put them right next to each other, but you can put down multiple like this. I'm pretty sure there's a limit, but that'll be for later. You can have these things called the laser field. They're the complete opposite to these fizzlers here. As you can see, these fizzlers, remember that they always will fizzle out anything that, like any cube or sphere or whatever that comes through them. I'm pretty sure you can even make them a bit bigger like this. Well, these ones are the complete opposite. Anything can go through it but you, and it will instantly kill you the moment that you try and go through these laser fields. Now these are my personal favorites. These are turrets. And turrets are a really complicated thing in Portal. But so turrets, basically you can put them, you can change the direction of them in any which shape or form that you like. And they are really cool because the moment that they detect you, they'll start shooting bullets at you and eventually kill you. So you're gonna have to try and avoid them. They can die via falling, getting thrown into an acid pool, which I'll talk about later, and many various ways. Even being tipped over will kill them. So actually, this is the acid pool. It's called deadly goo on this. You can either create like a little pool, so like this, to put it in. You can go and you add in the deadly goo by doing this. You can't have the deadly goo in any other place, such as you can't have goo in like any other place. So if this drops into something, or if like a bridge here, what are they called? A stair. Well, if there's stairs inside them, it'll start getting angry and you can't put them together. Another thing is, with these, if you fall onto them, you will die. You can also do this as well. Not many people do it, but you can even make it like a little pool like that, and then add the deadly goo in. But not many people really ever do that. Another thing is a light strip. This is just used for lighting and to add places in. So you can have you can light up things like your test chamber, otherwise it's really dark. Another thing is back here, I forgot to mention, with any cube that is not with a dropper, you can actually move around, I'm pretty sure. So say this cube, isn't, well, that was a lie. I thought we could. But anyway, besides that, we have our bounce gel. This gel will, you can use a portal to make it go down, and if you fall onto it, you will obviously never take full damage in this game, because you have these things which stop you from feeling any full damage, but you never actually, yeah. But if you fall onto it, then it'll bounce you up really high, and you can also jump on it to go really high. I'm pretty sure you can also press shift or something to stop bouncing, but that's pretty much it, and there's a bit more settings that you can put on it. So now you have your speed gel, which allows you to run on it. You usually put it like for a thing here, and you can run on it. And there's a contraption where you can have like speed gel like this, and you have speed gel, and you run on it. Another thing you can do with these gels is just delete these, and then you have a splashed place on there. Anyway, so you can add these back for whenever you like. This gel is conversion gel. It is a very cool gel. In which, because you can use this gel to make non-portable surfaces, so places that you can't make portable, into places that you can actually put a portal on. You can even put splashes of this on different places, but you can do things like that and put and make them like go like that onto there. But that's pretty much it. This is just cleansing gel, which just pretty much lives up to its name. It will clean any gel, so any of this gel that made something portable is now gone. Anything that made something bouncy, which is the speed gel, and the bounce gel, it just wipes out the gel. And so that's pretty much it, but I am going to even talk a bit more because there's a few things that you can do. So with these buttons here, you can right click on them and click on connection visibility. It says antline, which shows like a line to where it's connected to. A signage, so it has a sign on the button and a sign where it is, or none, which just doesn't show it, and the player has to figure out where and what it does. So you can click on connect to, and it comes up with this little pop-up thing. And so say I connect to this dropper, it has an ant line there, so that basically signifies that it has that. And just as I said, connection visibility, you can set it to signage, so that one is a square, and over there is a square. It should be a square somewhere, like maybe on the roof. Yeah, so on the roof there's a square, so that basically just shows that so that goes there. Or just as I said before, you can say connection visibility to none, but I usually like to say connection visibility add line, so it shows it. With this you can even set the timer. So if you set the timer to 10 seconds, it means that the time it'll have like 10 seconds of something. Usually doesn't work. Usually that's not the case, but you can do it with some things. If you set it below 3, it becomes with this, and this is an infinity sign. That means that it's just once you press it, it's pressed down forever. Usually with this, it means that once you press the button, you have a 5-second cooldown before you can press the button again to make another cube, if you set it up to there. And you have this thing saying portable, pull surface, and push surface. I've already talked about those. Now this is changing the portability of it. You can usually select large sections and right click it and set them to portable, but you can also press P to just auto do it, which I find way easier. So that's how you basically change the portability of a surface. So once you've done these buttons, you can pretty much hook them up to anything. So you can hook them up to any dropper. You can't hook them up to another input surface because there's two different things. So buttons are inputs, these buttons are inputs, but these are outputs, which once you do something, they do it for you. So basically do something and you have a reward. So you click on connect to, and you can connect it also to that as well. So the moment that button is pressed, that will move up here. And the moment that you press this, this will move over there with anything else that's hooked up to it. So you can hook something up to it and make that go all the way over there. So that's pretty much what it does. So these also activate. You can use the connect to as well. So you can do like that. So once you go onto that button, a cube will come out. So you can also go on here. So you go connect to, and you can go connect to over there, and you can go connect to on this one, connect to over there. You can also click on, you can also change the different types of a button if you accidentally press something down, so that's good. You can also remove the connections of something, so you can say that one, and then it has a bit of a sad face, sad broken heart. So that basically means that it's just that won't hook that up anymore. So you can also connect to multiple things. So you can have a connection up over there, and you can also have a connection up over there. This works for any input. You can have a connection up to there. So you have remove connections, and now you have all of these. So so pressing down that button will activate all of these droppers, so all of them will drop simultaneously. Believe it or not, this is an input. So basically that means that you can use this to connect to, say you can also connect to the exit door as well. So if you set connect to and you go to the exit door, which is going to be a bit of a pain to have to. So you do this, connect to, and so here's the exit door. For some reason it's not working, but I'm pretty sure it means that you have to deploy it to have it not deployed. So pretty much what that means is we go onto here, and you can have it. You have another open option saying start open, meaning that you can set that to not be open, and you have to do something to open the door. So now you should be able to connect to this. No, because we've got the glass in the way. The glass is not anything, but gosh dang it. So this is going to be a bit hard, but you usually can. Oh yeah, that's right. Because this is the input. This is the input. This is like an output. So you can. So usually, that was just me being dumb. You can connect this to this, and that means that this has to get a laser input to open that. You can also have a button as well. So that's pretty much what it does. You can also hook something up to another thing up, meaning that this here now has to get an input from this. So this has to get an input, and that has to get an input to open up that door. So if you only have that door and you have that, then that doesn't work. So another thing with these droppers is you can also have a few things. So auto drop first cube means that once you start up the game, it will say auto drop first cube, and if you turn that off, then it won't drop its first cube, and it has a connection missing, so this won't happen. Auto respawn cube will mean that it having this on means the moment that a cube from it has been destroyed, this will respawn the cube, and another cube will fall down there. Turning it off will result in it just not, having it falling down once another has died. Dropper enabled means that you can take it away as well. You can set a cube to have a dropper again like that, so it's not much to deal with. Anyway, these are also considered droppers. So if you want to connect this up to this, then that means that you can have it. So gel flow, you can either have it on light, medium, heavy, drip, or bomb. Bomb meaning that you have like a giant blob fall down every now and then. So that's pretty much what bomb means. Drip means you get barely any gel coming down. Heavy means you get a lot of gel coming down not every now and then, but every second you get a lot of, not every second, but you just continuously get a lot of gel. Medium is you just get a medium, and light means you get light. So starting it enabled usually will do something. So start enabled, start disabled. So that pretty much just means that it will have it closed, and it won't start doing until you have something on this button, because this is connected to it. Allow streaks. I have absolutely no idea what that does. I'm so sorry, but I don't usually use it, and I don't think I've ever seen it happen before. Dropper enabled or dropper disabled. It doesn't really. It's the same as these droppers. And here are the surface of the item. So that's pretty much what you can do for all the droppers. These ones here as well, so the fizzler and the laser field, has the type, you can either change it from fizzler to laser field, whatever you like. So start enabled, you can have it start, so you can basically have it either start enabled like this, or start disabled, which is pretty much just means that it either it doesn't work at the start, and you can turn it on or off. With an input, I'm not going to do that because you probably know what I mean by now. But start enabled, start disabled, they're pretty much what it means. It's kind of easy. Connect to, I'm pretty sure that just means that you can connect to an input. So you can change them from Fizzler to laser field. You can do the same for these. Now this glass here does have its own thing, but you can just say glass or grating. So grating pretty much means that you can you pretty much have the grating, so you can see through it, but with the grating. So it's just basically a different texture, really. That's all that it means. So there's also these glass panels which you can set the direction of as well. So start deployed meaning it starts over there or starts like this. Sorry. So and it has its angle, so you can set it up there or there or there or there. Usually people have it like something like 45 or 60. And they usually have it they don't have it start deployed, and you need to find out what you need to do to connect it and start it. So that's pretty much what it means. That's the same with this. You can set its angle like that, and you can also have it not deployed or deployed. You can even change the surface of that, so you can do that, because you can do that as well. This flip surface, you can once it gets a signal, so say this isn't portable, once it gets a signal, it will pretty much live up to its name. It'll flip around and the surface will be portable. But that's pretty much wraps up the video, because there's not much else, or unless, I don't think this has any settings apart from delete item. So if I missed out on anything, be sure to tell me and I'll try and cover that. There are some other things you can do. So you can build and play puzzle. You can switch to game view, which means it just pretty much just instantly goes back to where you used to be. You can undo and redo. You can press edit, which it undoes or redoes, and selects all help. You can get some tips and everything, but I just made another one. So here, in file, you can also do something with cooperative puzzle. So the start will be a place where the person becomes two robots, and you play with two people. So that's pretty much cooperative puzzle. The last thing is you just click on this. It might take a while to do it. So it says building geometry, computing visibility, and calculating lighting. I'll come back once it's finished. Alright, so it just finished. Now it just starts loading up like this. And soon enough, it will just start the game. So you start like this. You can get some different sounds. So you can use this to like move it around like this. So you can see you can do this. And you can throw them, do cool stuff, and see how it just pretty much makes it go across there. So you can, if I were to be up there, which I can, you can place portals, and you can go up here. So you can go through here, but I can't go through this gating because that used to be glass, remember? Going through here also erases your portal memory, so just be aware of that. So you can also go onto this hard light bridge, and you can go across it. And you can even, with this hard light bridge, make it go like that. So you can now have over there, but these are the companion cubes. Also, I'm pretty sure when they disintegrate, they also have a human sound, which is a bit freaky. So this is pretty much what I meant by the gel. And you can get it to work like this. And so this is the speed gel. Look at this. So you go really fast. And with the you can also get it to move over here, so you can have. And so you can go like this. And so that is deadly goo there. It kills you, so you want to avoid it. But that's pretty much for the tutorial. I hope you enjoy watching. Consider subscribing. Be sure to smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one, whatever it might be. Goodbye.